This is a classic, iconic beauty look that evolves decade after decade after decade. And it's a look that Mr. Max Factor himself would have created on his actresses during filming. So for this look, I'm going to be using Face Finity for a few reasons. One, it's going to last all day. This foundation contains a primer. Secondly, this foundation also contains a concealer, which might sound a little bit confusing, but it means that the foundation can layer up beautifully to naturally conceal any blemishes. So to set this foundation, I'm going to be using a large powder brush. So make sure that I disperse powder all over the face. Sweep the powder into the contours of your face, around your eyes, underneath your eyes and around your nose, and you will find a big difference. Just keep it light and finish off with downward strokes on the side of your face. Now, a way to measure that your brows are starting and finishing in the right place is very easy. You can take a line from the outer corner of your nose to the inner corner of your eye, and where that pencil line shoots through your brow, that's where your brow should start. Taking that line from the outer corner of your nose right across your pupil, where the pencil shoots through, that should be the highest point of your brow. Now, when you darken and shape your brows, especially when you want something a little bit more softer, just use probably even a colour that's slightly lighter than your brows, because you want to make it a little bit of a shadow. So I prefer to use a kohl pencil just because I think it lasts a lot longer. Paint very fine hair-like strokes. Now you can see instantly that just builds up and matches to Emma's right brow. You don't want to see any lines, but the good thing is if you do overdo it, is you can use the brow comb on the end. Feather that through, and immediately that just breaks up the heaviness of the kohl. I'm just going to sweep a little bit of ivory just over Emma's lid. Very, very subtle, just smooths out and gives a little bit of punch. It's slightly light reflective. And then in the socket, I'm going to use the darker shade here. Just tip your chin back, lift up your eyebrow, and you'll be able to see the natural dip just underneath your socket bone there. And that's what you need to enhance. You point the end of the bristles into the socket and very gradually follow the arc of the eye. So next is liquid eyeliner, and I think liquid eyeliner is probably the most difficult makeup to apply. The best way to look at your face is just turn it to the side. You see how the eye goes down very slightly on the lid here. The worst thing that you can do is take your liner all the way down to here. What you need to do is when you get to the edge of your last lash, that's when you need to pull the liner up. You want to place the fine point to the inner corner. So right in the inner corner where your tear duct is, the line starts very, very finely, and then it gently builds up to something that's a lot thicker. Almost use the flat of the sponge to lay the liner right into the root of the lashes. So I'm going to give myself a little guideline and then use the point to apply the liner and bring it down. Now look how easy this product is at creating beautiful, sharp, liquid lines. So to finish off the eyes, I'm going to be using 2000 calorie mascara. Now it's really important when you apply your mascara that you focus on the position of the lashes and you follow the line of the liquid eyeliner. So these outer lashes really need to be pulled towards your hairline. It really emphasises the lovely feline shape of this eye look. For Emma's cheeks, I'm going to be using Classic Rose in Flawless Perfection. Again, you want to avoid applying any blusher around this eye area here. This eye area here always needs to be light. You can see how that really warms up Emma's skin and instantly lifts and brightens her eyes. So creating the perfect red lip is actually quite high maintenance, but get the basics right and you will get lovely longevity from your red lipstick. Now I'm going to be using Fire lip liner, but rather than just using a line around the lips, I'm going to use the liner to fill in the whole of the mouth. Now I'm going to be using Ruby Tuesday from the Elixir range, and I love this lipstick. It's beautiful, it looks really glamorous and classy. It's something nice to have in your makeup bag, and it contains all these really beautiful lip conditioners. So you've got this dry texture of your lip liner, you just need to add your lipstick over the top and pat down. Now, just because we're going uber glam today, I'm also going to layer on a really beautiful red gloss cube on top. Now, this is called Lovely Strawberry. It is fabulously glamorous. So this really is an iconic, classic look for good reason. It just shows you that when you wear a bright, strong colour on your lips, it really can make you feel quite empowered.